I was terrified for a moment that YouTube was once again broken. What are you talking about, Dashlane? Cease. Quit. Don't talk to me. Thank you. Hello and welcome to this thing, which is the second time today that I'm reading things on live stream. Don't ask. We also have, and this is true, a classic. A classic is back. A classic thing that we haven't done in a long time, because today I thought, hey, Burger. I talk to myself. Why don't you go to the craft beer store to buy some weird shit? Because the craft beer store is now open. And so that's what I did. And I got 2 craft beers. 2 kind of things of the weird shit variety. First one today is a cheap lunch. There's a Norwegian Imperial Stout with peanut butter, chocolate, vanilla, and caramel, which was brewed and packaged at Lervig, that is in Norway. And also, I feel like Lervig is... It just sounds... You know how when you say a word and then you play it backwards? That is what just the word Lervig sounds like to me. Anyway, let's review this beer. Oh, and if you're before you ask why the can is the way that it is, I bought this one. It was a bit dinged in the front, and when I tried to open it, it didn't actually open properly. I couldn't, it just snapped this little bit off, and so the process of getting the transferring the beer from the can into the glass was more like squeezing an orange than it was pouring a beer. But yeah, let's try this. This is either delicious or disgusting. And I do not know which. And that is weird. So, the main note that I get from this is just coffee. But maybe that is because the alcohol accentuates the bitterness. This is like a 14% alcohol per volume, so there's a lot of fucking booze in this for a beer. It also says panned here. I don't know why it says panned. It's 2 panned, actually. I don't understand why it has to be 2. Well, I mean, I guess it's a pair of pans. And this is the flavor of this is very intense, and it feels like the alcohol is too biting. Like, I don't really taste peanut butter. I don't really taste vanilla. Maybe I taste a note of, like, burnt caramel. I mean, I can certainly smell the chocolate. But yeah, I think the thing that kills this is that it's too much alcohol content. The alcohol just sort of masks the other flavors that are supposed to be in here. Yeah, actually, no, I'm leaning more towards disgusting. I have to be entirely honest with you. I don't like this. This is not good. I'll drink some water and then try it again later. Maybe it's an acquired taste. I like acquired tastes. I should probably refill my water canister. I should have done that before the stream. But I am dumb. feel like also, and maybe this is because of the way that I pressed it, right? That I got it out of the can. A lot of the carbonation seems to have been lost, so it just feels very thin. There's a lot of fizz missing, and it feels like it's something that should have a higher alcohol. That just has a higher alcohol content. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of very thin diarrhea. That's true. Yeah. Great. Let's do it though. The actual reason we're here is The Adventures of Mr. Dave St. Dider, Pokemon Trainer, by XXX Cascadier XXX. The thing where you put postage in, but also it's black as opposed to blue, so it's probably not the same thing. We're in chapter 12. John Edbert is a ghost dragon, which sounds like one of those trash films from the early 2010s, but an ironic one. Dave stared forward. This was it. Soon he would be fighting his old friend John. Yeah, also, I don't remember literally anything that happened last time. I just want to point that out, that is the case. Okay. He could not fight John because John was his friend. He turned to Terezi sadly. I can't beat John. I do remember this. I didn't remember this consciously, but my voice went straight there. I can't beat John because he's my friend, he said to her sadly before you already said this. For turning and looking sadly at the gym in sadness with sad eyes. But they were hidden by shades, so she didn't notice. So he's still cool. That's very important that you're always cool. And this is look, man. This is a very important life lesson that I'm gonna teach you right now, okay? It is essential that you never show any kind of emotional vulnerability while in the presence of a woman, because women hate it when men open up to them emotionally and are actually the real people that they are in their souls, as opposed to just pretending to be someone that is way cooler and less interesting than who they actually are. This is very important. Never be emotional in the presence of a woman, ever. You can't ever do that. It'll kill your chances of getting laid and receiving love and affection from that woman. It just completely will stop it. You just need to pretend to be a completely different person all of the time. You're welcome. Wait, what is Terezi? Yeah. Yes, you can, Terezi cheered. You have to. You must get the badge to be champ. What a bitch. But I can't over here, Dave yelled. John is my friend. We used to play around the fire hydrants together in Newark. Why don't you understand this, you fucking bitch, Maron? He ran away crying. Yeah, see, now she's broken up with him. You shouldn't have done that, Will said. Shut the fuck up, Terezi told him before running after Dave. Yeah, she's doing that just so she can humiliate him emotionally. Jack saw this as him and Catrak, wait, this is Kafka Cat, right? Walked out of the mall. Did the diva just run by crying? Kit Kat asked. Yes, Jack red-pilled. He's obviously crying. No, this is okay. He is obviously crying because we are cooler than him, Kit Kat remarked. No, Jack said. I think he's crying because Terezi insulted him. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Kit Kat said. Yeah. Now let's fuck. It's Australian again. God damn it. Oh, oi! Now let's follow them. It's Australia. I always lose that one. Jack ordered. They followed Dave. Dave ran and cried. He was crying and he ran to the gym. In there were black candles with porlep fire. Okay, you can't mark down texts here, but what the fuck is porlep fire? I don't even know what that might be. Dave stooped crying and looked around. John was a nice guy, but he would not have this Stanic stuff around. I mean, oh, it's not a but. It's just, yeah, okay, this makes more sense. Then John said, yeah, he's probably also from New York. Or from New Jersey. Oh, hey, bro. Hey, Dave. Oh, hey, brother. Dave said. Then Dave realized that John was not wearing his glasses. He is not John, but a monster. Oh boy, that is a big leap of logic there. Your thoughts are correct, Dave, the monster telepathized. I am Gyretta. Fuck, this was involuntary, but I'm gonna go with this. And I am the best ghost type, and I have invaded Thon's body. No! Dave yelled. Get out of him! He screamed. No, I like this body. Leave me alone, motherfucker, Gyretta said. He knocked Dave aside with a tentacle of shadow and red spike thing. Yes, I know what you mean. Dave was terrified. John was not really John, he was Cantina. He could easily kill Dave. Wasn't this the thing that happened last time also? I feel like this is the thing that happened last time. Dave ran out of the gym quick, knocking over Teresi and Team Bad. Kit Kat... Wait, actually, is this the last... This is the... Let me look in chat real quick. Probably a lot of people said this already. But... Okay, I feel like this was the last chapter I read last stream. I'm pretty sure that is what happened. But nobody in chat said so, you know. No! I just read this chapter last time, okay. Let's get back with the beer then. You see how it has no carbonation? No. I'm throwing this away. This is disgusting. I'm sorry, but it's not okay. Oh no, he's throwing away. Fuck off. Actually, you know what? No. I have a better idea. This is beer that you could... throw it away because it's disgusting, and I think this beer would do very well, and bear with me here, in bread. So I am now looking for an empty canister that is big enough for me to, this is, okay. So this is there used to be maple syrup in this. And so I will substitute the water in the bread for this beer. And I think in a bread, that might actually bring out some very interesting flavors. And also, I haven't baked bread in a while. So, it's probably more than 250 milliliters. I'm going to make it so you can all observe the process as I can. Actually, this is, okay. Okay, let's go here a little bit. I'm just going to pour this in. And now I don't really have to worry about carbonation anymore either. Yeah, now this is still carbonated. So I guess I will be baking bread tomorrow. Which is pretty cool. Okay, chat, what's happening? You're reading fanfiction? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. This is... You know, I said that the carbonization was gone? There's still a lot of carbonization in here. It's just only now stopping me from properly pouring this in one swift motion. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna be breaking bad tomorrow. I'm gonna be baking bread tomorrow, and it's gonna be. I think this is gonna do very well in bread. I actually do believe that, so I am looking forward to that, and it's a lot better than just throwing this away. Because, as disgusting as it might be for a beer, I think it might be very undisgusting, gusting. This might be very gusting. I'm gonna drink this. Maybe shouldn't have done that. You know, in other contexts. Anyway, let's get. Well, actually, let me take this also. This is a great fanfiction stream, by the way. Hi. Let's pretend none of that happened. See, now this is nicely in this maple syrup bottle, and I can use it tomorrow for cooking! Well then, now we're gonna do a different one. This one is a different beer as the other beer I got. We're not gonna get around to reading fanfiction tonight. This is called Lauf Forest Lauf, which, movie enthusiasts among you should recognize, even if you do not speak German. And it's got Eiche, Fichte, and Wacholder. That's 3 German things that exist. I'll just get this. This looks delicious. It looks amazing. It has a nice sound. It makes a nice sound when pouring it. Okay, it smells good out of the bottle. So I'm gonna show it to you. Look at this. Delicious. Let's see if this has some text in English. Okay, this is not designated beer because apparently it doesn't hold up to the Reinheitsgebot. Belgisches Saison gelagert auf französischen Eichenholzchips, Fichtennadeln und Wacholderbeeren. Okay. I have no idea how even to begin translating that. But cheers. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. But the flavor that it does have is really quite nice. I like this. Yeah, it tastes like forest. There's just notes of forest in here. Like a bit of berry, nice pine wood, pine needle smell. This is good. I like this. Anyway, what were we doing? Well, where is my browser window? Actually, I have to check something. Okay, no, that works. That's good. Second there, I was worried that there was weird shit going on in OBS. Anyway, let's actually start now with the chapter Steamy Sex with Ghostbusters. Yes. Dave and Teresi were lying in the hotel room bed. Slowly, Dave turned to look at the love of his life, Teresi. Oh, hey, Teresi, Dave said. Will you have the sex with me? Holy shit. Yes, Teresi yelled. It's all capitalized, by the way. She stood up and hugged. This is like The Sims. She stood up and hugged him. Then they started to stripe. Dave peeled off Teresi's shirt and they kissed. Oh, this is so erotic. Suddenly, they took off more clothes. If this was like not a live stream, I'd have the effect where the camera zooms in on my face and like wiggles a little bit. And there's like the light rays effect. And this dubstep music playing in the background. They were completely nude by the end of it. Which is what happens when you take off clothes and continue doing it. That is how that works. They kissed more and started to lie down on the bed. They were about to do it when... Okay, this is in all caps. I have no idea who's talking. Let me find out who's talking. Okay. No! You can't have sex! You don't have condominiums! Will yelled as he ran in the door. Was he spying on them? Dave noticed he was right. Oh no! I forgot to put on a condom by accident! Are you an actual retard? He couldn't have sex with Teresi now. Besides, there were more impotent things to do. It sounds like an excuse to me. He must save John from evil. It's fucking the evil demon of cock blocking. Come on, guys, Dave said. We gotta go save John. Teresi nodded. You are right, Dave, she said. Let's go find out how to exercise him. Dave put on his clothes and left the room to find a ghost exerciser, which I can only assume is a kind of personal trainer for the departed. Later, there was a knock on the door. Don't come in. Okay, what? I'm sorry. What? Don't come. Teresi are naked. This is getting interesting because Will says this. But the person came in anyway, and it was Kit Kat. I'm sorry. What do you mean later? Why did she not put on her clothes in the meantime? When she was hanging out with Will? I am smelling relationship drama. Put on a camera and took picture. Ha 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 ha, Cat chuckled. Now that I have a picture of Teresi naked, I can put it on... Wait, aren't these people like 10 years old? This is not okay. I can put it on the internet and get richer from porn money. Jack came up behind him and slapped him. Okay, no, Will is speaking. No, Will said. He pulled out his sword. Jack, your evil ends here. Wait, but Jack... Oh no, I skipped a line. Nice, stupid. We need to use it for blackmail, Jack said. Terezi, will you give us Dave, or I'll send the picture to all your friends, innit? Jack said, okay, this makes more sense. That's not nice, Will said. He pulled out his sword. Jack, your evil ends here, he screamed. He thrusted at Jack, but Jack teleported and stabbed Will in his good sword arm. Oh no. Take that as your warning, innit? Jack said. It's very difficult to dial that accent in, by the way. And it's because he only has like one line. I lose it immediately. He teleported away and Cat ran out of the room. Will passed out from the shock and Terezi cried, as one would in this situation. She hoped Dave was doing better than them. Well, that was mildly uncomfortable. Dave was not. There were no priests in town. No, don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Chris Hansen was in town. Ooh, that's why there were no priests. He had given up hope when he saw a business card. Ghostbusters, it said. Yes, these guys can... these guys can help me. These fellas. They're probably very good at busting ghosts. They're probably just sitting at their office, busting all day. Dave celebrated. He called the number on the card and the Ghostbusters drove up. They were all there. Ray Egon, Bankman, and the black dude. This can't be fucking real, dude. Dave said, hey, can you fellas take out this wild ghost dragon Gratna, if you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, Ray said. They walked into the gym and Geranti John was there. What now? He said. Now you're gonna leave my fucking friend's body, how about that? Dave yelled. Get him, Moulignan! That was advanced Italian-American law. The Ghostbusters fired the beams and hit Grenade right in the face. Screw off! He yelled, and as he shot a hype beam at What? He missed. The Ghostbusters kept attacking. There was an explosion, and he left John's body. He was big and grey and a dragon with gold armor and... How's he grey then? And no legs and tentacles. So he had no legs and tentacles? Or he had no legs but he did have tentacles? The Ghostbusters kept shooting, so he flew out of the gym. We did it! The Ghostbusters yelled. Blankman high-fived Dave and they left in the ghost-busting car. Busters! I'm sorry, what? No, this is a professional environment. What is happening in chat? Because I try to keep up... Oh, okay. Brianna, I need to keep up with chat because I get super chats on these streams. Which maybe, actually, I should do the same thing that I did. What are you doing, Dashlane? No, I want to pop... What the fuck is happening? I want to pop out chat. I don't need this window anyway. There we go. This is better. And Brianna Camp says, say poop balls. I will under no circumstances say poop balls. Even though you have given me $2, I will not say poop balls. Thank you very much for not attending my TED Talk. This way, I can keep... Because I was wondering, hey, why can't I see the chat? Because it's in a different window. Yeah, let's go. Jesus. Slowly, John woke up. Hey, Johnny boy. Dave said as he ran to his friend's side. Are you okay? Yeah, I fucking think so, John said. What happened? You were possessed by Jaira. But it's gone now. It's sleeping with the fishes, if you understand what I'm saying. You're safe, Dave told him. Good, John yelled happily. For this, I will give you the gold badge. I think he means the ghost badge. Whoa, Dave hollered. He had 5 badges. Hey, John, you want to meet my otter friends? This is his otter friends, not his other friends. He is a big animal lover. Dave asked. Yeah, sure, John said. Kit Kat was grump. He thought his plan was better. Besides, he got the picture, which could land him in jail for a long time. But he supposed that the hotel plan was Jack's. Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jackaroo,
Cat asked.
Is this plan really gonna work?
Of course it is, Jack yelled. Teresi will hand over John and we will win. And then he says ha ha a bunch of times. Insane man talks in 1920s Long Island accent to 15 people. I think that kind of sums this up pretty well, yeah. You should add Streamlabs to your streams, but my country still isn't allowed to use Super Chats and never will be. I used to have Streamlabs, but then it turned out that it does not work. Yeah. Girantina was flying out of Celadon. No idea what any of that means. He hated Dave. Okay. I hate that Dave, man. Then he heard a voice. And let's make him like a wigger. You know, he's like a white rapper. Let's go with that. Then he heard a voice. So you want to kill Dave too, it said? Yeah, Giratina replied. I can help you with that. The voice reptile. It's Jake England. Jake England walked out of the bushes. That retarded retard must die, Jake proclaimed. I agree, motherfucker, Giratina said. Let's team up and kill that dude. Jake grinned. Listen, Miss Brianna Camp. Also for $2, I will not in fact say poop spheres either. And I find the fact that you think I am such a cheap prostitute that I would say something like poop spheres for $2 frankly appalling. Well, so the steamy sex with Ghostbusters, I didn't get the Ghostbusters involved in the sex. So I'm gonna rate this chapter like a 2 out of 10, maybe. Anyway. Dave and John were walking to the hotel where him and Will and Teresi were staying. As they went in the door, John asked, Hey, Dave! Who's Will anyway? Dave said, Will is a pirate, and he's really cool. He has a sword, and he can fight real good. Dave opened the door to the room and, oh my god, okay. Oh my god, Will, what happened? Why are you bleeding? Will can't answer. Okay. Will can't answer you. He's passed out, John yelled. I should do all characters in this voice. Oh no, Dave said. We have to get Will to the hospital. John yelled, There is no phone! Listen, the ambulance in the United States is a bit expensive anyway. Then Teresi walked out of the bathroom. Don't worry about it, Will. No, don't worry about Will, Teresi said. He only got stabbed in the arm and he should wake up. Oh yeah, no. Every time I get stabbed in the arm, I'm fine when I'm lying on the floor passed out from blood loss. I'm fine. I don't need to go to the fucking hospital. Motherfucker. John, okay. Oh, okay, Dave said. Teresi then started to cry. What's wrong? Fucking attention-seeking bitch, Dave asked.
Car took a naked pic of me and Jack is blackmailing me with it.
Wait, it's still highly illegal, by the way. Oh no, Dave said. I have to go get the next badge. I can't help you right now. John, what the fuck? This is hold on. Your girlfriend just had a picture snapped of her by some creepy dude. This is not the kind of situation where you go, oh no, I gotta get the fucking next badge, you bitch. This is a bit of a higher priority. What the fuck, dude? John protested, as well he might. Oh, come on, Dave. Your girlfriend needs your help. Oh, fine, Dave said. The badge can wait. Yes. Yes, it can. Jack and Kit Kat were sitting by the fountain waiting for Tazy to deliver Dave to them. You walk into the guy all the time. Jack looked at his watch. She's late, innit? He yelled. Should I send the picture, boss? This is a...
Should I send her the picture, boss?
Cat Car asked him. Nay, give her time, innit? Jack said. She is an idiot. Okay. Good thing I stopped being in love with her, innit? I was wondering about this. Because, here's the thing. I was never sure how the situation was with Team Rocket, whether they were like siblings or boyfriend and girlfriend. And I was also wondering where the girl part of Team Rocket was in this fan fiction. Apparently, it's Teresi. Which now makes a lot of sense to me. Previously, I did not know this. Okay. What? Wait, you used to love her? Jack yelled. Oh, Jesus, this is even more confusing now.
Yeah,
Cat said. You dumb tart, give me the camera, Jack said.
Why?
Kit Kat asked. 'Cause you used to love her, and now I don't trust you with that picture in it, Jack told Can Trust Me Cat Patsyard.
I will not get rid of it, because even though I loved her once, I hate her now because she picked Dave, and I hate Dave because Teresi picked him over me.
It's this kind of circular logic there, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Fine, innit? Jack said. I feel like I have to stop it on an innit. But can I see it first to prove that you didn't get rid of it?
Oh, sure,
Cat said. He pulled out the camera and went to hand it to Jack, but his hand slipped and he accidentally dropped it into the fountain and it exploded. That was my throat. Ah! No! You clumsy douche, innit? Wanker. It should say wanker, innit? Do you see it? That was our blackmail stuff, mate. Without it, we can't control Turpy. He threw Kit Kat into the fountain too and sat down. He was mad. Dave watched this and laughed at Team Bad. You guys fucking suck, dude, Dave said. Kit Kat got off the fountain and yelled at Dave.
Shut up, Dave. You are gay.
Dave knew he was not gay, and he punched Kit Kat in the face, and he fell back into the fountain. Jack got up from the bench. Only I can beat up Cat, he yelled at Dave. He teleported to Dave to stab him, but Dave turned around quick and blocked his blow. Don't fight me, Jack. We have to battle. What do you mean? Dave demanded. Fine by me, innit? Dave said. Oh, this is the Pokemon battle. I see what's happening now. Go Zerkrom! He sent out Zerkrom. Go Groundoon! Dave yelled. Groundoon! Came out of his pokeballs. Jack laughed. Too bad, Dave, innit? I thought Zerkroon! A move that I made myself. So Groundoon is going down, innit? Zirconium, what? Use green lightning, innit? He shot green lightning and it knocked Groundoon back and evaporated the fountain. Holy shit. I gotta see, that's a good ass attack. I gotta give you some respect there, Dave exclaimed. Then he had an idea. Groundoon! Triforce, he commanded. It was super effective. Zekrom fainted because he was black and evil like Ganondorf? I'm sorry, what? Jack was stunned, which is also true about me right now. He teleported away before anything else could happen to him, and Kit Kat got out of the fountain and ran into the woods to escape from Dave. Just then, John ran out of the hotel. He noted all the destructification, and he was just like, ah, man, did I actually miss that battle? Yeah, man, it was great. I'm no longer being Long Island, by the way. Dave told him. Oh, how are Therese and Will doing? Oh, they're fine. Will's awake. You should go maybe visit him if you understand what I'm saying. Dave ran into the hotel room and saw Will. Will, he yelled. Bro, Will yelled. They hugged, but it was a bro hug. Dave's not gay, you sicko. Okay, I wasn't implying anything. I'm sorry. Guys, Dave said. Fellas, it's time to get the next bed from Cinnamon Bar City. I'm sorry, what? Why do you want these bagels so bad anyway, Dave? Okay, now he's getting Jewish. This is becoming very racist. John asked. It's because I want to finally be the biggest longtime rival and also the champion. I must beat my bro. So your bro, or because Will appears to be your bro, are you talking about your actual biological brother? A sibling? No, Jessie is the other guy. Yeah, exactly. She's the other part of Team Rocket. So who's Therese then? Listen, I'm not a Pokemonist, so... Chapter 15. A deadly game of football. Dave and his friends went on a walk. They said goodbye to John because he had to stay with the gym, and they left to Cinnamon Bar City. As they walked, Will asked, "So who is this bro anyway?" My bro is an evil ninja who raps." "Of course he is," Dave exclaimed. "I have to beat him because he's my rival in life." Yes, that is how that worked. So as soon as you get the badges, you can fight him," Will said. "No!" Dave yelled. "Before I beat him, I need to beat the Elite Four. They're all evil. They're Bruno, Agatha, Christy, Lanes, and worst of all, Elite Four Boss." Who the fuck is that? "Then we can beat bro after they're beat." "Cool, man," Will said. Have I ever mentioned that I hate this? But also, have I ever mentioned that I love this? Jake England, the evil poacher, was sitting in the bush. He was gonna kill Dave with a laser. He got a laser at the mall because it was a laser and it is quite dangerous. "Ha ha ha! I will kill Dave now!" he yelled. He jumped out. "Dave, I will kill you!" he yelled, but Dave was not there. He just jumps out of the bush at random intervals and says, "Dave, I will kill you." Because I'm going to be straight with you and say that is not the best plan I have ever heard. False alarm. He sighed. He killed some scythers to relieve his stress and began to wait again for Dave to come by. Dave didn't come, so he left to find him. Oh, this is so sad. Dave walked for hours. He sat down on bench. Will and Turfy sat next to him. Meanwhile, Team Bad watched them from the forest.
Yes, David is taking a break now. It's the perfect time to steal Groundhog,
Kit Kat said trumpetly. Jack pulled out his binion collars and looked.
"Nay, his stupid friends are there, innit? If you try to steal Groundhog, they'll beat you up, innit?"
Kit Kat said.
Let's think of a planner.
Jack got a plan. Laughter. He laughed. This plan is perfect. Dave and his friends got to Cinnabon. I still don't understand what the fuck the name of the city is, by the way. Cinnabon City, and Terezi was like, "Okay, we are here now. Go challenge the gym." "No, wait," Dave said. He noticed a stadium. "Well, let's go watch sports like real fucking men. Hey!" "Yes," Will said in a, the mildly metrosexual manner that he has. "Let's go." And they left, and Terezi was sad because Dave was not dedicated. Yes. Dave walked in, but was approached by Charles Barkley, the football player. Who the fuck is Charles Barkley, the football player? Dave, I think... I'm going to give him this voice. The generic American voice. "Dave, I think you have what it takes to be a good football player. Join the team." "Yes!" Dave yelled out. He loved football. Well, come on! We're on the fucking team! Well, actually, he didn't say Will. They went to the locker room and changed into gear and went out on the field to play football. Dave shot a touchdown, which sounds like something that isn't correct, but I am not able to tell. Yes, I got a goal. Gabagool, Dave yelled, and he ran around the field. Also, his quarterback was Grandon! You know, Charles Barkley, the famous football player, and I don't know. Katya, you've been trying to set up a fake location for the last 30 minutes just so you could send people money. You failed. YouTube is smarter than you. That is very sad. Can't even do it with a VPN, I guess. And they should put Super Chat in Israel. They should just do it. Frankly, come on, it's Israel. Yeah. Then the other team took off their helmets. They were team bad. All, however many people a football team comprises, were team bad, which is 2 people.
Hey, loser,
Kit Kat said.
You may just scored, but we are better at football because we are not fat like you.
Dave was not fat. This is like fucking Arrested Development. He was mad, and he tackled Carbart, and he fell into Jack. Oi! This is the last straw, innit? Jack yelled, and pushed Dave, overgraded the football, and ran to the field goal, and he scored it. Okay, what the fuck is happening? No data. Excellent connection. I am still live. What is happening? Hello, please. What is it exactly that you missed because of that interruption, if anything? Because there was a pivotal thing that just happened right there. And yes, I drink like this because I am fancy. You have to drink like this out of this kind of glass. Yeah. No, okay, let's just... So, he just walks up to Charles Barkley. Hey, Dave, Charles says, your prize for winning is death. He pulled off his face, and it was Jake England. No, Dave said, not you. You're the evil poacher guy. Yes, Jake said, and now I will poach you. Go, Girantina. He sent out Girantina, and Jara was like, oh God, not this dude! He smashed Dave with a tentacle, but Grandon punched him back. No, Jake said. This is so not going how I planned. Girantine, Shoaudo Fas. What is any of this? Pinky will stress how the plebs do it. Hey, fuck you, motherfucker! Proper etiquette is the pinky just not touching the glass for a neater, more dainty hand silhouette. Listen, I'm a man. I don't need a dainty hand silhouette. This is manly, okay? I don't always do this. I just sometimes it just to, you know. Don't question me. I don't care about proper etiquette. Just want to drink good beer. Anyway, what's happening? He used Shadow Force and vanished, then rapped what? And hit Grandon! Grandon was smart though, and he used flash, and the light knocked Giratina out. Giratina sounds like a bit like a potato dish. I will not lose, Jake said. He reached into coat and pulled out Dave Killlaser. Is you don't even just use all of the words required to properly make a sentence. You just completely out of patience. He shot at Dave, but then out of nowhere, John showed up and took the shot. Johnny, no! I can only talk like this and it makes me sound slightly sarcastic. But I really do feel very deeply for you. You're my best friend from childhood, Dave said. He started to crying. John, you were my friend. Why did you die, you piece of shit? He's not dead, you idiot moron. Only almost, you dumb idiot, Jake said. He went to fire the laser again, but he was out of ammo. Because that is how lasers work. I will be back with more ammo, Dave. Wait here for a minute. I have to call up the Amazon drone delivery service. He went on Granta's back and flew away. Well, at least he can go fast. Your hand silhouette is pretty lancy, as in like a lance? Okay, yeah. Always intimidating my enemies. Gabagool! Exactly. I ran out of laser bullets. I mean, I guess batteries. I used to play Vanu in PlanetSide, so they used batteries, but I'm not sure that they shot lasers. Team Bad was mad. They lost football and Dave did not die. They decided to charge at him to tackle, but Dave dodged and they hit a wall and knocked themselves out. Good old-fashioned slapstick. Dave and friends left the stadium and John was sent to the hospital on the other side of Cantu. I sure will miss him, Dave said. You still have us, Will said. Dave said, You're right, Will. Then Teresi laughed at him because he did not listen to her and he got in danger for it. It's not very supportive. Next time, Dave challenged Jim. Will he be ready? What? How much? Okay. Fucking 25. So we still have like 9 chapters left. Will and Dave were walking with Teresi to the gym when Teresi noticed Mansion. A mansion or a person named Mansion? They walked to the mansion and looked at the Sin-Burned Manor Stay Out. What? Burmed? What? It said. Oh, a sign. Okay. Let's go in, guys, Teresi said. No, dude. The big sign says stay out, Will said. Let's stay out. I'm sure it won't be that bad, Will. The sign is probably just here to keep people safe. We are trainers. We have Pokemon and are always safe. Have you been paying attention to any part of the story? Yeah, okay, bro. You have a point, Will said. Yay, let's go in, Teresi said. They walked inside the manor and they saw that it was burned, which is what it said on the outside, so I don't know what you were expecting. Bro, there must have been a fire near this house. Is burnt. Damn, dude. You are clearly related to Sherlock Holmes.
Will is right, Teresi said. But how did fire start? Hey, look, a basement.
Dave pointed to the said stairs.
Let's go investigate, Teresi said.
This is insane. They went into the basement and there was some dead body. This is basically an RPG party. There's a lot of body. Okay, they went to the basement. There were some dead bodies. There's a lot of bodies here, Dave observed. Is there, though? Or is there only some bodies? Will picked up a knot. What? A note. It said, "We have burned down this manor because it was realty, a lab, and we made Mewtwo here, but he turned evil, so we had to burn down the mansion to kill him because he turned evil." What is this note made out of that it survived this fire? "I am Mewtwo's ghost. Go die." They screamed and ran away, but... Okay, this is like this kind of parentheses, but just then Kit Kat walked out and Kit Kat had a megaphone.
Ha ha ha,
he laughed.
They're scared.
Dave turned around and laughed at his dumbness, but you were scared though. He completely got you. Oh my god. No, this is wrong.
"Oh my god, you stupid troll, innit?"
Jack yelled as he ran out from behind some fallen wood and what?
"You gave us away, you fucking wanker, innit?"
"Oh, hey, look who it is," Dave said.
"It's Ugly Carpot and Jug Noir."
What?
"Hey, shut up, innit?"
Jack braked. What? "No," Dave said.
"Ha ha ha, good, innit?"
Jack said. He pulled out a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, apparently.
"When I activate this, a bomb will explode in 10 minutes and you will die, losers."
Immediately, I see some flaws with this plan. He grabbed Cat Car and teleported out. Then the bomb. It ticked and tocked and Dave was scared. He ran out with his friends and the manor blew up. And that is the problem that I saw with this plan. They should have had me try to kill Dave. I would have been a lot more successful at it. Dave sighed. Mood. "I think we should go to the gym now before Team Bad screws up more stuff." "Yeah, that's a good plan," Will said. I just Will from Pirates of the Caribbean is here. I don't know how this happened. Teresi nodded, because she was a woman and women are not allowed to talk. They went to gym, but the gym was locked.
"What?"
Dave yelled. He kicked door. Okay. Stupid gym. Where is the leader? And why is it closed? Then Purple Fishman came. He had a voice, but I forgot. "It is because all the gym leaders except the ones you have not faced yet, because the writer hasn't decided who they are yet." I'm sorry, what? "And are at the Seafoam Island because a poocher has captured the legendary Arcticono and is holding him ransom." Okay, yeah, no. Oh, Dave said, will you, give us a ride to the island? Purple Fish Man said yes and took them on a boat to Seafoam Island. He looked around and all the gym leaders were there, as he had said before, along with Adrian Brody. Who the fuck is Adrian Brody? He was Cinnabart's leader. Okay, Dave said, hey man, to him, and Adrian was like, yo. And then Tersey was like, who is this evil poacher? Adrian went to, wait, you know who the evil poacher is? Adrian went to say it, but Dave knew the answer. It can only be Jake Falk in England. Team Bad was mad and sad. Jack was so mad at Kit Kat because he was retarded and messed up all their plans. Yeah, no, his messing up of the plan was the problem with the plan. It wasn't the fact that just your plan was shit. Cat, I fucking hate you, innit?
I know.
Cat repped. Then Jack picked up a newspaper, which also somehow survived the fire. Wait! He yelled. I got it! He had a plan, again. If he took the bird-type legend from the poacher, then he could get Rick from ransom money. Rick? Please tell me this is Rick Sanchez from hit animated television show Richard and Mortimer. He laughed. This was such a good plan. Calfcat, redeem yourself by helping me capture Articuno, innit?
Yes, sir, boss,
Cat said. This is genuinely exhausting. Like, I read a lot more than this earlier today, but just doing the accents and the different kinds of voices and just the weird fucking orthography of this. And by weird fucking, I mean just straight up incorrect. I want to need some sugar after this, if you understand what I was saying. Dave stared at the Seafoam Island cave. He was detrimented, to rescue Articuno, who is Articuno, from the evil poacher. Slowly, he started to walk in. Will and Teresi followed. Dave got in the cave and was amazed. It was ice! Okay. There was ice everywhere, even on the roof of the cave. That's a lot of ice, Will said. Haha, yeah, Teresi replied. She picked up a snowball and threw it at Dave. He got hit in face. Dave wiped his fact. All right, Teresi, let's do this. He just completely escalated unreasonably and sent out Groundon! Groundon! Dave yelled. Use snowballs! Groundon! Nods and Groundon! Teresi snowballs fought. Teresi loosed. Ah, man, she said. She sat down in the snow and mourned her defeat. Teresi, you need to get a better boyfriend. This guy's a dick. Will smirked and said, I can take on Groundoon. But then a voice rang out. What are you doing? Okay, Dave looked to see at the voice dude, and he saw and was surprised. It was Elite Four Boss. And my god, you gays are retarded. He needs a voice. What voice are we gonna give Elite Four Boss, chat? Give me some suggestions as to what voice we're gonna give Elite Four Boss. What even does that mean? What the fuck? This is just a complete fucking fever dream. While you make your suggestions, I will get my cup of tea that I prepared earlier. Oh boy. I ran out of lime syrup, so I had to buy a different brand, but this one is basically just as good. Southern Plantation Owner. Oh yes, I think that's a very good voice to give him. Okay. Oh my god, you gays are retarded, he said. And then, Team Bad. Jack and Cat were on the other side of the woods in a scuba suit, and Jack was just wearing his normal clothes. So the guy is just wearing a scuba suit for no reason. So, Jack said, let's go over the plan, innit? He pointed to a whiteboard with doodles on it. First, you swim under Tin Island to the secret entrance. Then you drill a hole for me to get in. Any questions?
Yes, Cat said. When I swim into the secret entrance, then drill a hole for you to get into. How do I drill? I do not have a drill.
That's a very legitimate question. Jack handed him a drill and pushed him into the water. Get swimming, he yelled. Well, you could have just been a lot nicer about that. Yeah, can't you? Go make yourself some food. Actually, you know what you should do? Is you should really just turn this live stream up in the household that hopefully you are sharing with friends and family right now because of the quarantine. And just have it be loud through the entire house so you can make food while listening to this. And also introducing people who never should have to suffer these things to these things. Yeah. Dave stepped up to confront Elite Four boss. Elite Four boys, you're evil, and evil is bad. Okay, that is an accurate assessment. My little sister in the kitchen, I will not subject her to this. She is small and pure. Well, but won't she be corrupted one day anyway? Yeah, I am bad, but I don't like the other bad dudes, so I have to stop this purge. So shut up. Terezi then said, Then you aren't very evil, are you? Elite Boss 4 shot her a screw off, I hate you look, and she got sad. All right, he said, we're going to have to work together to get through these islands, so let's start. Dave realized he was right and reluctant agreed. So Dave asked, where do we get? We have to go to the island Corey, where Arthur Coon resides. And sure enough, that evil poacher Jake England will be there. Okay, what? Elite Four boss replied, all right. Let's go. This is so confusing. I don't even know who's talking any of the time. Jack was waiting for car part. He checked his watch. It was 5 minutes.
Oi, Kit Kat's so fucking slow, innit?
He barked. Then Kit Kat drilled through wall.
Hey, Bossary!
Cut.
Olay!
Latte, rather, Jack yelled. He pointed to his locator GPS.
Dave's already inside the island, innit?
Cat was sad. He said,
At least can we get into the Landis now?
This is true, Jack said. Let's go. So they walked inside the island. Is this a Harry Potter thing? Is this a Pokemon thing where this is an island that you walk into? Is that what happens? Because I am very confused. Dave and friends and Elite Four boss mentioned separately because he is not a friend. Were walking down the cave when they came across thin ice. Will was brave, so he stepped onto the ice first. He fell through. Dave rushed to the hole and looked in.
Hey, Will! Are you okay down there?
He yelled. Yeah, bro. I larded on something soft. Maybe it was lard. Will looked Don. He landed on Calf Cat. Ooh, Jack facepalmed. Then Dave saw them.
Team Beard!
He yelled. He jumped down the hole. Jack facepalmed again. Wait, no, this is...
Why am I stuck with these homos, innit?
Jack asked himself.
I don't know, but I'm gonna beat you down,
Dave yelled. Jack double face-palmed. What is it that? Saucer for $10. Weird dancing, I guess, lemon, but also it has a body and is more of a banana color and has maracas. What is this? Or rather, why is this? I find why is this is a lot bigger of a question. What the fuck just happened? This hasn't happened to me in years. Hitting my teeth with the cup. This is a very uncomfortable feeling. But it is a lot better than Rise of Skywalker, that's true. I'm in excruciating pain right now. Okay. The reset of Dave's gang was also Elite Four boss umped down and joined Dave. Okay. Terezi said, there is no time for Team Bad, we must find Jake England. Where is the island core? Probably in the middle. Elite Four boss pointed to a sign that said, island core in this door. Apparently, he is the only one who can read. It's lemon grab after he drank the water with the fluoride in it. I do not know what lemon grab is either. And it pointed to a door. Are you people blind? He asked. They went in to door. Team Bad went in too. There in sync was Jake England, the evil poacher. He had Acticon tied to a chair. Ha ha ha, he laughed. You guys may be here, but it is too late. I have the legendary Pokemon, and you what? And you cannot stop me. Dave laughed. Hey fella, you're one guy, and we have three, and maybe Team Bad, but they're probably not because they're evil and all that. Bloody right we are, innit? Jack yelled. He teleported behind Jake England and beat him up. That is not... Your actions put the lie to your words. I'm not sure if that's a thing in English. I'm not sure that's a thing in German. Is this a thing in Spanish? What language is this from? Then they loaded Arctiquini into a helicopter. Now we have Arcticono, and they flew away in helicopter, which they just had. No, Jake Engdon said. Now I will take out my anger on you. Again, though, there's just 4 of us and there's 1 of you. Dave said, you should give up. It's the smarter thing to do. Not surprising. What shows have you watched, Burger? The good ones. I watched The Sopranos. I'm currently rewatching Community. And afterwards, I'll probably watch... I will continue watching Treme. Saw the first season of Treme recently. I kind of want to watch the remaining seasons of the American version of Shameless, but I would have to get them. Yo guys, I'm taking a fat dump right now and my laptop might die soon. Preemptive goodbye. Good luck, Dr. Doom. Good luck. Yeah. Damn. You are wrong, you battle-faced baboon, Jake said. On my team, I have your evil cousin, Dark Saint Dider. Dirk Saint Dider. Yeah, let's go with Dirk. Dirk Saint Dider appeared, and he was really hot and so cool, but Dave was not gay, and incest was wrong. Holy shit. This is like Sigmund Freud would just come in his pants at this point. And shipping them together is gross, you sick pig. Hey, yo. Hey, Dave, bro, dog, let me explain something to you real quick. I'm gonna fucking kill you. He said, all cool rapper-like. Dave was amazed. Dirk was his bro's brother, but he lived in Australia. Why was he here? Why does he live in Australia? Enough reunion crap, Dave, innit? Jake yelled.
Yeah, bro dog,
Dick told him.
We gotta fight now.
Dave sent out Groundoon! But could he bring himself to hurt Dark? Find out the next chapter. Well, technically he isn't hurting Dark. It's Groundoon that's doing it. Have you watched What We Do in the Shadows? It is actually one of my favorite films. I fucking love What We Do in the Shadows. It is such a good film. See the scene where he eats the single potato chip? Fucking hate being a vampire. Fucking can't eat chips, your favourite food. Don't believe the hype. Being a vampire is not all it's cracked up to be. Fucking... It is such a good film. I love I love What We Do in the Shadows. It's really good. It's the New Zealand vampire movie. Yeah. It is so good. Master, I never did anything with my life. Anything Waititi touches is amazing. That is true, yeah. The guy is a legitimate genius. Well, thank you, Joy. This is a very cool sweater. Okay. Enough reunion crap, Dave, innit? Jake yelled. Okay, this is the same thing. This is the scene from, okay. Yes, he cloud. Groundoon! Slammed into Dirk, knocking him back into the wall. Dirk stood up. So, homie, that's all you got? he asked sexily, because this is a very sex accent. He ran at Grandon and Grandon. This is going to destroy my throat. Ran at him, but Dirk jumped over Grandon and landed in front of Dave. Bro, Dirk laughed. He went to punch Dave. Then from behind Dave came Will! He jumped in and started into sword fight Dork. Jake England, the evil poacher, was really mad. Forget about Will! Just kill Dave! Sorry, Jake dude, Dirk said, as he dodged a sword attack from Will. Terzi hid her eyes. There's so much fighting, Dave.
There's so much fighting, Dave. What if Will dies?
She cried.
Don't be stupid, you fucking bitch. Will's gonna be fucking fine, you dumb cunt.
And fine he was. Will did a jump attack and knocked Dirk into Jake England, and Jake fell over. Ah, you blasphemous meerkat! He yelled, and kicked Dirk aside. Well, Daves, it appears that you are stronger than I thought. Not for long! He pulled out gun! Doesn't he have a laser gun? I don't need a laser gun to kill you, Jake yelled. Dave screamed in fear and hid behind Tracy. This guy is not a good boyfriend. Ha ha ha! This gun is a sniper rifle. It can go through your girlfriend and kill the both of you. He aimed the gun and went to pull the trigger when Grandon punched him in the face, and he dropped his gun and went flying. Jake England stood up and glared at Dave. I see how it is, Dave. Very well. I will kill you later. He whistled to the water, and a submarine came up, and piloting it was dead Skellebowser. Because why not? He recognized Dave from the Battle of the Bands and waved. Dave said, just wants to be friends. Dave saw him and yelled, "You traitor! How could you work for him?" Bowser just drugged, and Jake England jumped in the sub. They drove away. Hot beer sounds absolutely disgusting. I have had something like that. There's a lot of, it's not like just beer, it's special kinds of beer. And it usually comes with other stuff. In Germany, you can get something that's called Glühwein in the winter, which is like hot wine. Mulled wine, it's called in English. And there is this a similar thing. It's like wine with wintry spices. And that also exists with beer, so it's got, we'll have often a bit of a cherry flavor. But also butterbeer is something that you will tend to drink warm, and I do think that there is beer in that. You guys are, no, this is, I have to get into. You guys are retarded. How could you let this crap happen? Elite Boss 4 yelled. Hey, shut up, man, Will said. Elite 4 Boss got maddened and yelled a bunch more, and stuff happened, and he said, You guys are all dumb, and I'm out of here, and he left. Dave and his friends walked sadly out of the cave. What's wrong? Purple Manfish asked. I still don't know who this is. Dave started to cry in a sexy... What? In a sexy way? Okay. Jake England got away in the bed. This is article. He cried. Will tried to pat him on the back and comfort him, but he brushed Will's hand away because he is not a little bitch. Now's not the time for that. Now we must fight Adrian Brody. They got fish to take them back to Cinnabart, and then when they got here, there was ice everywhere. People were slipping in it, and there was a sad man with frostbite. He is very sad.
This is terrible,
Tersey cried. And I know just who's behind this, Dave yelled. Team Beard. But wait, Will said. Isn't Adrian Brody supposed to be protecting the island? He is the gum leader. Dave said, yeah, this is weird. Then, Ice Beam. What? What? Where did that fucking ice beam come from? Dave asked. Up there, Will yelled. They looked up and it was Jack and Kit Kat writing Arc Torino. Ha 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 ha, Kit Kat said, presumably. Okay.
Dave, you gay. This time you become a frozen Dave on a stick.
He laughed at his own joke. Jack was not impressed. It's called a Dave-sicle, you retard, innit? He pushed Kit Kat off the bird and he fell on top of the roof.
Ouchie,
he said. Jack, Dave yelled. Where's Adrian Brody? Adrian Brody's dead, innit? Jack laughed. No! Purple Fisherman broke down and cried. He was my best friend, Jack said. Oh, Jack saw his tears and laughed more. It's okay. Oh, this is a different. It's okay, Fishman. I will avenge you, Dave yelled. Go, Groundoon! Okay. Jack saw Groundoon and got worried. Caracat! He yelled.
Attack, Groundoon!
Carcat ran up to Groundoon and began punching him, but it did nothing. Groundoon smacked him aside. Jack growled. Octorino, use Ice Beam, innit? Dave saw this and said,
Groundoon, use Fire Blast.
The fire overpowered overpowered the ice and went toward Articuno. Jack jumped off just before Starticuno was burned to death. That is unnecessarily cruel. Jack flipped Dave the bird and got Kari Cat and teleported away. Dave looked at the crying Purple Fishman. Hey man, Dave said. Purple Fishman stopped crying because that is how that works. What? He asked. Fella, can I have Adrian's badge? Because, he's dead. He don't need it no more. And I kind of do need it, because I have a personal vendetta against my brother for some reason that's not really explained in the course of the story, because the author was probably a little bit, let's not say a little bit, let's say a lot retarded. Oh yeah, sure. Fishman gave Dave the badge, and Dave and Will and Terezi high-fived. Dave has got the third last badge. Only 2 more. Can he do it? Can be he Pokemon Camp. Okay, here's the thing. I am fucking exhausted. Even though my shift was fairly short today, let's turn the rest of this into maybe a Q&A type deal. the last half hour of this. Because I'm trying to get this stream on 2 hours, and then I'll finish this in the next stream, which will happen soon. Because this is just really exhausting. I don't know why this is so exhausting, but it's the case. Okay. There's some very interesting stuff has been happening in chat that I've not really been following. So yeah, go ahead. Ask me your questions that you have, and I will answer them. This is something that we have done quite often. How did you find this? My man Cetor sent it to me on Twitter. I did a Twitter post where I asked, hey, what kind of weird fanfiction should I read next? Because it's been a while. And Cetor sent this to me, and I saw the first line, and I was like, yes. How's quarantine been treating you? Actually quite well. I things are loosening up here. I have my summer job now where I sell strawberries. I've been meeting some people again, so that's actually very nice. It's no longer just a complete shut-in quarantine, which that's the situation that I really appreciate. So even though I am probably actually depressed right now, it's more of a dysthemic kind of thing. This depressive phase is an extremely mild one. And I'm very happy about that. It steals your life energy, the writers of Wizard. Yeah, probably. I am done with the fat dump. Well, you missed the end. Or rather, my end for today. Because obviously, I will be reading more of this at a later point. I'm just too exhausted to continue right now. Random question. What is your favorite game of all time? This is always with the superlative questions. I have a very difficult time with superlatives, but definitely City Skylines. There's not even a competition. Let me look at my Steam account to see just how many hours I have in the game City Skylines. And for that, I have to launch Steam, because Steam was not in fact launched. And let me just do this so we can perceive some minute part of me. Yeah, no, this is what I wanted to happen. Cool. Let me look at my Steam account. What does superlative mean? The superlative is the best. City Skylines Brazilian favela mod. Okay. Are you gonna stream on Nerdlicht again sometime? I enjoy trying to keep up with the German. Okay. Yeah, this is true. I do sometimes put those streams on. I have 212 hours in that game. I put that on the Discord server when I stream there, but I don't publicize there that I'm a kind of a YouTube type person, because I'm trying to keep that a bit of a secret. Yeah, actually tomorrow I'm gonna employ my 3x4 world building method. Yeah, superlative is the best thing. Your favorite thing is the best thing. That is a superlative. Any of your novels close to finishing? I did not. Well, see, the thing is, right, I really need to start the second draft of the novel that I finished the first draft of a couple months ago. However, I really don't want to. So that's that. It's going to be a great novel when it's done. I actually believe in it. But something is stopping me from sitting down and starting the second draft. And it's probably just me not wanting to do it. Also, I am fairly busy currently. I'm going to get back to it at some point. What's happening? Yeah. I can finally recreate favelas I talked about and geography. Have you heard of the band Gloryhammer? I have not. They tour in Germany a lot, so you might be able to catch them. They sound like a metal band, which I am not a huge fan of. You know that feel. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What kind of novel is it? Actually, I can reveal that. It is... and hold on to your seats. It is a... I mean, at its core, it's a mystery novel. It's a conspiracy mystery novel. But it is a... planetary riverboat space western. So it's a space western, but it's set like Firefly, but it's only set on one planet, and it is the riverboat subgenre of westerns, which, you know, is about the riverboating culture on the Mississippi, which the Mississippi, it's not set on Earth. Watched Worldbuilding Notes before I found out about you. I forgot the name of the channel. Thanks for reintroducing me to it. Okay. She's a very small channel, so I mean, I'm also a very small channel. But yeah, well, that's great because she has a really good channel. Have you ever played Star Control 2? I have not. Yeah. If there was a box on your doorstep, what would have to be inside for you to adopt it? The box or the thing in the box? Also, what? I mean, okay. It depends, of course, on the level of need that the thing has. If something has enough need of my protection and attention, I will adopt it. However, realistically, a plant. I'm not going to go beyond that. Maybe even not a living object. It's too much responsibility. Also, I just realized you sent that message. And now it makes a lot more sense. Like Firefly. Everyone liked that. Well, it's not quite like Firefly. It's the space western genre. Don't expect it to be Firefly, please. Worldbuilding Notes annoys me with the really creative ideas that she has. Yeah. Have you ever played Warcraft 3? I have, actually. I don't own it. I never have owned it. But I played Warcraft 3 when I was really, really young. It might have been the only no, it wasn't the only... It wasn't the first strategy game that I played. But my Russian friend had it. His brother was addicted to World of Warcraft. So yeah, I played Warcraft 3 mostly in the level editor. Excuse you? I'm sorry. But yeah, no, probably like a plant. I don't know what you mean by that. I feel like this is a trick question. Yeah, so yeah, I have played Warcraft 3. I liked it. It was cool. I feel the Warcraft universe in general might be a bit over the top. But all in all, I am kind of a fan. I'm not kind of... I like it. It's decent. At what point do you start calling yourself a YouTube person? I mean, if you watch a lot of YouTube, aren't you also kind of a YouTube person? I wouldn't call myself a YouTube person simply because... actually, no, I have to call myself a YouTube person because I am doing this for a living. So I guess I kind of... never put boxes on anyone's doorstep. Okay. I will trust you there. And, yeah. I'll have you know, I'll adopt everything that's in any box myself. I figured. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? 8 feet tall. I didn't even have to think about that. 8 feet tall. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be a short king. I am going to be a freakishly tall king. What is a YouTube person? Exactly. That's the... I wouldn't call you a person. Ooh, sick burn! Which against me, frankly, so. Oh god, this... Okay, I have the chat open in this screen and on this screen, and the two are not showing the same messages, which is really irritating. Why do you end with the cunts thing? Because I started doing it at some point, and then I didn't stop. Okay. Would you rather miss one leg or miss one arm? Probably a leg. Actually, no. If it's my left arm... But actually, I need my fingers to type. But I need my legs to walk. There is no good outcome to this question. Yeah, I'll go for the leg. I don't get why people say car people when we just call them transformers. Would you consider trying planetary annihilation? It's like Command and Conquer, but on the scale of a whole solar system. I have found it interesting. I know I have a friend who plays it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of real-time strategy because I have to think too fast. I like turn-based strategy. It's a lot more relaxed. Or grand strategy, which you can pause. Are you planning on doing any lore videos like the Sharon ones? I'm so sorry about that. Literally yesterday, somebody asked me in the VIP channel on the Discord, like, hey, hey fella, when's the Metropole video coming out for Shadowrun lore? I was like, when the novella is written, and the novella is about 20% written, and the last time I even opened the document was half a year ago, so do the math yourself. I will try to do more. I also realized I haven't done interesting lives video. It's probably since the beginning of the year, since I did the Joan of Arc one. Was the Joan of Arc one? Or was the Helena Blavatsky? Yeah, no, it was the Helena Blavatsky, then Joan of Arc. And the next one is actually, I've been wanting to do it. It's very interesting. But they're always such a big project because they require just so much research that it's difficult. But I am going to do the next one. It's going to be a bad guy. I can give you a little bit of a thing here. It's going to be focused a lot on Las Vegas. Let's see, where were we? Star Control 2. Yeah, it's a strategy game. Another question, why are you so hard to draw? Am I hard to draw? I wouldn't know, because I have never tried drawing myself, because I am not good at it. I respect artists immensely. I respect artists probably the most out of all artists. But no, I haven't. Maybe chefs. Nah. Because if you lead with calling an audience cunts, that's kind of off-putting. That is true. If I lead with that, I am not going to do that. Oh, I can't. What advice would you have for a 19-year-old student who is in the process of writing his final exams and getting ready to study at university? Relax. You have plenty of time to make mistakes. Do the thing that you feel like doing. The decision you're making right now is important, but you can still change your mind later. You probably won't end up doing the thing that you thought you were going to do at the end of the day. You're going to run into something, it's going to fascinate you, and you're going to love it, but it's very important that you actually follow what you want to do instead of just follow what gives you the most money. Unless, of course, you're American and saddled with student debt, in which case you really need to do what makes the most money, otherwise you will be a slave for the rest of your life. Yeah, chill, make some mistakes. You'll do things right, you'll figure it out. It's really, here's the big secret. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how it works. Nobody is an adult. No, not even my grandma is an adult. And she has seen she survived post-war Germany. She was a fucking Soviet spy in deep cover in West Germany. And I love her dearly, but even she isn't a full adult. What's your favorite kind of videos to make? The ones that I'm passionate about, I guess. The ones where I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yes, I want to make this video. Like the Eve video. I wanted to make it for actually a few days longer than that. So yeah, I love those the most. If you're feeling bad, you're probably writing faster than George R.R. Martin. That is true. What anime do you watch? None. What type of furry would you be? Also none. What's the weirdest food item you have in your flat right now? Beer jelly that I made with Guinness Extra Stout a couple days ago. Probably the weirdest one. I have some odd things. They're not really odd. They're odd probably to an American audience. I have Ivar and well, I have a mango jalapeno it's mango habanero, marmalade also, and ginger blackberry marmalade, ginger beer blackberry marmalade, really. Oh, rosemary and maple syrup ice cream also is a bit weird, probably. I also have one egg. Somebody should make some science to figure out how to live a life. A lot of people have. Any tips on world domination for the American poor folks? Well, I'm German, so you probably shouldn't be taking over the world advice from me. You don't get a better idea of what to do in life as you get older. You just get a better rolling with it, except the second part. No, you get a better idea of what you want to do in life because you get to know yourself better. And you get to go and you get to care about things. You get to find things that make you happy. You know the things that make you happy at some point, and then you do those. Although I have had my calling since I was 11, so maybe I am not the best person to ask this, even though it is the advice I always give, and I am always right. But that might just be me being me. When you write stories, if they aren't standalones, do you have a single universe you write about, like a world of your own creation? A world of my own creation? Excuse me, sir. Why are you using the singular? Because this is not the appropriate time to speak of singulars. If you had to be murdered by a living celebrity, who would you want it to be and in what way? Okay. Slavoj Žižek feeds me hot dogs until I somehow die from that. I know that was a very quick response to that very specific question. And it would seem as though I have given this a lot of thought. But please do not think that I have. I kind of like the idea of being a foodie like Berg because it seems so cool, but I know at the end of the day I'm just going to eat pizza and bagels. I eat pizza and bagels. Listen, you can be a foodie or you can be a foodie. Foodies are fucking pretentious pieces of shit. Listen, I'm a pretentious snob, but also I like Domino's pizza. As Dave Chang said in the exact same context, I don't want to be told that I'm not allowed to like something. At the same time, I really enjoy criticizing other people's taste based solely on the idea that my taste is superior solely because it is my taste. That is the favorite thing in the world for me to do. Yeah, dude, just learn to appreciate good food. That's all you have to do. I eat frozen foods all the time. Ivar to Braille, sorry, I let the Serbian slip in there. Okay, I don't know what that means. On the Discord, Beast just asked if you could fuse two animals, which would you choose? Any thoughts? Did he send me a DM? He didn't send me a DM even. He could have DM'd me. Which animals would I fuse? Okay, I would fuse a cat and a dog, not to do cat dog, but because my dream pet is a cat that is like a dog or a dog that is like a cat. Because dogs just give me too much love, and cats too little. Okay, if you could meet one historical figure, who would it be and why? This is a difficult question. Right now, I'd probably go with Hitler. That is a. I need to qualify this. No, actually, you know what? Aleister Crowley. No, he's too weird. I'm not sure I could have because I feel I could have a conversation with Hitler. Not necessarily Aleister Crowley. Yeah, no. I really want to understand the guy more because apparently he was a very nice guy once you got to know him. And that is one of the most insane things about the Earth. Do the Zizek sniffle voice. You're going to have to give me a text. Zizek stood in a box and knocked on a door. Would you adopt him? Absolutely. Zizek, 100%. Why do you even have to ask? You know how much of a Zizek fan I am. Haha, yeah, no one has one world, but you get what I mean. Do you have worlds to return to? Yes, I have some. Not the world that I write the novel in, but yeah, there's several on the short stories channel. There's playlists with specific worlds that are very cool. What European country should I move to as a Bernie bro who has lost all hope in the US, thinking Denmark, Germany, maybe the Netherlands? Well, so Germany is, of course, economically powerful, but of all of those countries, it's the most neoliberal. So you should go with the Netherlands probably, because I was about to say, well, maybe Denmark is more future-proof, but Denmark is just also not really that high above water level. But all three of them are fine. What's your favorite piece of literature? Again with the superlatives. Honestly, the guerrilla warfare copy pasta. The Navy SEALs copy pasta. That's my favorite piece of literature. And I'm sticking by that. It asks if Hitler, if he really has 3 balls. Didn't he have 1 ball? Was that not the thing? Also, aren't you Jewish? Just a psychopath pretending to be nice. No, Hitler was definitely not a psychopath. Okay, we're gonna get real for a second here. Don't dehumanize Nazis. And here's why. The point at which we dehumanize Nazis, we do it not because the Nazis actually were not human in some way, but to distance ourselves from the Nazis. While what we should actually be doing is realizing that the Nazis were just people, and the potential to do all the horrendous crimes that the Nazis did is within every single one of us. That is the only way that we can actually prevent something like the Holocaust from happening again. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway, it is 2300, so I'm gonna maybe answer one more question, and then what's your poetry do you like best? No, I'm not gonna answer that. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, that was all of the best questions at the end there. Thank you very much. Aren't you Jewish? Are you implying I wouldn't want to talk to Hitler? Hitler wouldn't talk to me. Well, you know. Maybe either. Or you don't have to tell them that you're Jewish. So. But you would know that he is Hitler. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this stream. This was nice. I'm going to do the next one soon. Yeah, basically, I don't know what else there is to say. Aside from, see you around, cunts! And now I have to, this is awkward, because usually I can just cut the video when it comes to the thing. But here in